Hi guys, Dan from Shoes Feet Gear here. Just talking about exercises that we get our patients to do for mid-portion Achilles problems and plantar heel pain. The exercises that we'll show you today are specific for those areas. If you're having pain in the back of the heel where the tendon attaches, it's important that you don't do these specific exercises. We've got some separate ones specific for that particular pain in the back of the heel. So for mid-portion Achilles pain and also plantar heel pain, the first stage of exercise is what we call bilateral isotonic exercises. So we want to start on a step, make sure you're nice and stable, rising up on 2 feet, slowly lowering down on those 2 feet, rising up on 2 and lowering back down on 2. So the level of exercise will depend on, the pain that we're having. We start most people doing 3 sets of 15 and aiming to progress up to 3 sets of 30. During the exercise, mild to moderate pain is normal. If we get to a stage where we're not feeling any pain at all and we're doing 3 sets of 30, then we'll progress on to the next stage. So after we've been able to do that, 2 feet, we've got to add a little bit more load to the tendon. So the stage 2 involves us, same position, same style of exercise, where we rise up on 2, shift 100% of body weight onto one side and lowering on 1. Rising up on 2, shifting 100% of your body weight on 1 and slowly lowering. So that's what we call an eccentric exercise. So that's loading that tendon with 100% of our body weight on the way down. Once again, like I mentioned before, we'll start most people on 3 sets of 15 and aiming to progress up to doing 3 sets of 30. Once we're up to 3 sets of 30, we need to increase that load on that tendon again. So that would progress us on to the next stage of the exercise. So stepping back up onto that step, same position as before, but what we'll do is getting you to start on 1 foot, rising on 1 and slowly lowering on 1. So rising on that single leg, slowly lowering on that single leg. Same idea, starting with 3 sets of 15, progressing up to 3 sets of 30. Once we can do that 3 sets of 30, we make it more difficult by adding about 10% of our body weight. And then progressing up with the repetitions there as well. Once we've done that, and we can easily do 3 sets of 30 with 10% of our body weight, the tendon's getting nice and strong, so that would lead us on to our higher energy exercise, which we've got a separate video to explain.